We live in a nation where most individuals tend to not have the privilege of something necessary for one's survival. And that is water. India may be one of lucky nations that can maintain food sufficiency, but is struggling to stay hydrated. According to a report published by the UN, approximately 17% of global citizens who lack water reside within this country, and even with the most esteemed efforts of the governments along with local communities, this issue will act as a long-term crack within our nation's development, and therefore, we at Nanopord are acting as catalysts and placing our bets on the changes we hope to implement within this issue through our product. After a detailed analysis has been conducted by our group, we have specified that our idea of graphene filtration may be the most beneficial out of the aforementioned solutions. To give a brief overview, normal graphene's already efficient on its own, but since it is a single layer of atoms, it can sometimes leave out spaces for impurities to occupy and create a defect to the structure. Therefore, graphene oxide is the most viable compound, as when oxygen is added to the sheet of carbon atoms, it will create a bond between both the oxygen and carbon, preventing any empty spaces from being formed across the sheet. We believe that unconditional hygiene should be for all, and that is what our product fulfills. This filter uses the process of ultrafiltration, which is when liquids such as water are accelerated to such rates that they are distilled from impurities. Since graphene oxide is hydrophilic by nature, the water will be accelerated to such speeds that the impurities present within the liquid will be left out in the first layer and eventually be emitted out through tiny pores at the side of the filter. The upper layer of a sheet will be covered by a substrate material to control hydrophility and maintain the overall structure of sheet itself. Cotton and cellulose are great choices for a substrate material.